Hey guys, today's actually a special edition episode that I wanted to release in honor of the greatest American hero. So some of you are wondering, who's the greatest American hero? Yeah, it was a great TV show and stuff. However, that's not what we're talking about. What I'm talking about is actually our fellow Applebite, which today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Grandpa. But what I wanted to do is actually talk about him just for a little bit, because in the last episode before, whatever, I was talking about Arnaldo, which was my very, very first best friend, very first friend in general. So basically I just wanted to say thanks to Ralph, and with a collage of homage of photos kind of just happening in the background. So if you just give me a second, because I'm like a real best friend, I have pictures in the background that I'm going to try to respond to, and just cut to the audio of me talking about the particular picture, except for probably certain photos, because I'm lazy like that. But let's see where this goes. I may have to chop this up. Hey, remember that time we decided to go out to New Jersey Comic-Con Expo and we were just psyched out? Yeah, I want to throw this picture in there, by the way, of your daughter dancing with her first date. We've been through a lot. We've done a lot of great things by being aliens on your birthday when necessary, dressing up for Comic-Con. Of course, you being Mr. Harley Quinn and me being Lady Joker. I just wanted to let you know that I've watched you grow into such a great person over the years. When I met you years ago, he was this weird, creepy dude at a hospital. I used to work at a hospital for a little bit because I had the idea that perhaps I would want to go into the medical field. And then I decided I hate the hospital and I hate working at the hospital, not because of the patients, but because of some of the people that were there. Yeah, but that's not a story for another time. But when I met him, I was having a lot of problems at that job. A lot of the employees didn't like me, and in fact, one of the employees actually told me, "We don't like you because you work so hard and you're making us look bad." And I was like, wow, maybe you should just, raise your standards a little bit about what you do for your job. But, just theory. So he was the only employee that was not bothering me. In fact, when he was training me to fill in for his position, he ignored me like I wasn't even there. And quite frankly, as an only child and obviously an actor who needs attention all the time, you don't just ignore me, okay? Okay, no, I'm kidding. It's just him. So I couldn't figure out why he was just on the other side of the room, just like, just gonna ignore you. I'm gonna be on my phone. This is before smartphones really became smart. So we ended up talking. We hit it off, and at that job, I was known for being just extremely quiet, because I keep telling everyone I'm a big fan of silence, because I only really talk in these videos. So when he would see me, what would end up happening is that because of how fast I was always moving, he'd go meep meep, and I would start cracking up. But nobody knew what was going on, because he was the big quiet guy and I was the quiet little girl. I was the quiet one that everyone thought was going to come in with the machine gun at work if they crossed me. And I get that reputation everywhere I go. I'm quite proud of it. So pretty much that's how the friendship really started, and we started hanging out, just doing pretty much everything together, because he knows that I do a lot of acting, and then I found out that he wanted to do voice acting, but he took a break from it. He just stopped, and I was like, dude, why didn't you just pursue it? You could have gone into radio, because he has the voice for radio, he has the voice for voice acting. He just stopped pursuing it. So since I'm still doing the acting and the modeling, and I'm booking gigs here and there, doing my thing, and I'm like, bruh, why didn't you just continue to pursue it? So he did decide to slowly go back into it, but part of his way going back into it is by working on set, assisting me on photo shoots. He does a lot because he likes being on set. He's naturally a very, very creative person. So that's all he's thinking about. That's how his brain is wired, So we started spending a lot of time working on set, doing a lot of different things. If you hear some noise in the background, it's actually a video game, because anytime me and him go to the movie theaters, the Terminator game is there. Yeah, I have to play. That is like a necessity. That's, you probably hear it in the background. Because I need the footage to remind me of moments to bring up, like most actors. You know, we did a lot of things together. Like if we go to the movies, we have to play Terminator. In fact, we've played it so much that we've mastered the game, come back, fail it, and then redo it again. In fact, just to point out though, I always have the better score. I'm just saying, bro, I think people should know that. Just throwing it out there. But yeah, we pretty much became like inseparable, always goofing off. And I just wanted to do this quick video just to tell you, one, thank you. I feel like in your life you've dealt with your own crazy tribulations. That's the best way to describe it. You know, I've watched you go from this meek, quiet guy who's really unsure of himself, and it's weird because you're older than me, and you went from being there to being a little bit more confident with yourself, putting your foot down where you need to, expressing yourself where you need to. You've given birth to a beautiful daughter, you and your wife. I think it's absolutely amazing that she's pretty much a miniature version of you. You know, teeth, height, everything. She's gonna be a whopper when she gets big. So, I've watched you change. You've worked more in your writing. You stopped hiding your writing. You've done so much in such a short amount of time that it's very, very much incredible. And I just thought maybe perhaps someone should just let you know in case if you didn't know. I want to thank you for taking me out to New York Comic Con to go unintentionally meet Abdul. That's my boss. That's boss man. You know, I dressed up as my own version of Harley Quinn, and then this like weird creepy black nerd guy was like, hey, you want to be in a comic? And I was like, oh no, who are you? Space. No, I'm kidding. I love you, Abdul. But yeah, I also want to thank you for, you know, when Casey had her son, I had no money, but you knew how much I loved this kid before he even popped out and was like, world, I'm here. I wanted to get him and spoil him as much as I possibly could, and I do appreciate you helping me buy his gifts. You know, I remember that time when we were in Time Warner Mall and they were advertising the 70s show, and then that's when I realized how cheap my parents were because I had a lot of the toys that Ralph had. Yeah, Mom. Joe? Yeah. I just want to let you guys know, I became aware of it. Very much aware of it. There are some toys I shouldn't have had. That was not from my era. That's not right, y'all. Just throwing it out there. I want to say thank you for playing games with me. I don't really have many people I can play video games with, you know, and this new journey that I'm embarking on with Air Chart Visions, it really would have never happened had you not surprised me with those tickets at New York Comic Con, and I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for every crazy kooky Christmas, every kooky Halloween, hanging out with me and my Chinese family, hanging out to go see Deadpool, obviously tolerating the fact that I like to embarrass you in public. If anyone who wants to be friends with me in person, that's just what I do. Like, if you're not embarrassed, I will find a way. You know, for every movie that we did watch, or if I was ever stuck somewhere, you know, when I couldn't walk with the cane and you were going out of your way, you were actually picking me up and carrying me, I appreciate everything that you've done. You know, like when I talked you into going to an event where people would throw colorful powder at you. You know, but I just want to say thank you, and I feel like sometimes in life you just don't get what it is that you should really get in life, and I do think down the line you will eventually get all the wonderful things in life that you do deserve. So, with all that being randomly said, I know this is kind of like awkward because the viewers might be like, you know, and a little confused, but I just wanted to simply tell you, happy birthday. I hope your birthday is absolutely amazing. I hope it's a lot of fun. I hope you're just like all over the place. Not so all over the place like you can't fly like the greatest American hero. But however, I just wanted you to know you are the greatest American hero for all those millions of reasons. And also for stopping me from going to jail for every time that I have the urge to want to punch someone in the face whenever they're being stupid. You stop and save so many lives. I don't think people realize what you do. Thank you so much and happy birthday.